Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do the ace fake, and now it's not actually called the ace fake. I saw Ace Luis do this. If you're mad about it, cry. I do not care. It's easier to call it the ace fake, so I'm just going to call it that. So now, how you do the ace fake is you want to look over here, dribble, and then look back. That's all it is. You can do it as slow as you want, and that's how you do it. But it's a fake, so the faster that you do it, the more efficient it is. So before we start, I'm just going to tell you about your sensitivity is you want to increase it by increments. So one day, say you have 1.1 sensitivity. You want to go and you want to put it to 1.4 or 1.5 and get used to that for a day. You just want to train and don't even practice the ace fakes. Just train regular stuff. Do your ZZs, do whatever you like, whatever you do. All right. Next day, you can turn it up a little bit more. You can do 0.2 or 0.8, whatever you want. But it has to get to the point where it starts getting useful, where you get pretty fast. Because higher sensitivity is always useful. Just don't go too far, and it's a lot easier to get used to just by increments. Just remember that, and don't push yourself too far. But also don't don't go too little. All right, it's gonna take days and days and days. You want to practice, as soon as you can, preferably. So how you do the ace fake is you turn this direction, kick, and then you turn back. That's just the basis of it. So turn this direction, kick, and then turn it back. That's all you have to do. So now, after that, you can start using with dribbles and stuff, but that's all you have to do, and it's pretty simple. It's just kind of hard to do and not mess up after a while. You know what I mean? But you'll get used to it. Now, the second thing is the flick. Now, the flick has the same motion as the ace fake, and I'd say it's arguably easier, so this is the one you should start out with, is the ace fake. Oh my gosh. And like this. Now you've probably already done this before because it's been popularized for quite a while now, but it is a version of the ace, I would say, because it does have the same motion. You go back, you hit the ball, and then you face back up. But it's not. I wouldn't say it's much more of a fake. It's just getting ground. It's a lot easier if you're being chased or not being chased. Chased, I mean by when they're not going aggressive defense and they're just watching you, they're just waiting until you mess up. Using the tackle flick or ace, however you call it, using like that gains you ground. Use them however you like. I don't really care. But there's some things with the ace that's OP. I'll just show you those real quick, and then we can go on to the next thing. Dribble behind your back, going like this, and then dribbling back. And then just with the aces, like the ace flick, right? This. It's just easier to do that, to gain ground. It's easy, but it's so useful. I really, 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 really recommend doing it. Third thing, ace shots. This is where you go in the air and you shoot it. You can also pass this way, but just remember it's pretty hard to do. I find it easier whenever I'm in a match, which is weird. It's just I find it easier to do them in matches. But yeah, they're really good passing wise, I would say, and they're just good overall. If you're doing a volley, that's also gonna help. Yeah, I would say they're more useful passing wise, and they're hard. I'm not good at them yet. I gotta practice. The fourth thing, it is ace ZZs, and this one's even worse. I'm actually even worse at this one. So just do a ZZ and then ace it like this. And it's better if with the ZZ you spin a lot more. So after you hit it, you spin a lot more, but this is if you're better at it. Because like I said, it's a fake. And the more spins you do, the more confused they're gonna be trying to predict it. And if I were you and you're going against someone who aces, just predict where I would go in that situation. So say he's right here and he's gonna ace. Well, you would definitely want to go back, or you would want to go here. There's rarely any times you would go up unless you're the goalkeeper. So this is just a scenario, but I'm saying you would want to predict where you would want to go in that situation. What would be the best spot to go? Right here, you would want to go back or past a teammate. So you want to predict that if you're going against someone who's doing that, or if you're going against someone who's good at faking overall, is don't try to predict it. Instead, just predict where, or just go wherever you feel would be the best place to go, the safest to go. Now that's a bit off topic, but like I said, it's faking, so you want to spin a lot, because that's ultimately the best. You know, that's ultimately the best, and that's what you want to do. I hope this helps. You should really practice it. It's very, 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 very useful. Enjoy and subscribe.